Oh, it is love from the first time I set my eyes upon you.
Hey guys, this is Bekah. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a Dutch big pancake braid. So let's get started. Okay, so obviously I have my Bellamy hair extensions in because my hair obviously isn't this long and it didn't grow overnight. So what you're going to do is I use the two wefts, 1 3 wefts, and 1 4 wefts. So I put 2 down at the bottom, 2 right up the top, 3 about here, and then 4 at the top. Just because I want to try to blend out as much of my short hair as I can. So you're going to part your hair and you're going to take a small section and you're going to divide it into 3 pieces. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is just the easiest way I've found to French braid, and you might have your own way, but this is just the easiest way for me. I'm going to cross my back strand underneath, and because we're doing a Dutch braid, we are going to go underneath instead of going over. This is a regular French braid. We're going to do a Dutch. So we're going to go underneath. And after I went underneath, I'm just going to grab a tiny section and put it in with that back section that I just crossed. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with the front piece. I'm going to cross it and I'm going to add here to my front piece. I'm going to try to keep it really close to the, like my hairline, all the way down. Okay, because I want to make it really big. So I'm just going to repeat those steps all the way down. And whenever you're grabbing from the back side, try to grab like bang, 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 bang going back. You don't want to grab going down. You want to grab going backwards. I just found that's the easiest way. So I'm going to cross, grab a piece, put it in with that. And I'm just going to continue that process all the way down.
Oh, it is love from the first time I set my.
So about here, I'm going to try to take from the back and just bring around to grab into. Just whatever feels comfortable to smooth all those hairs over. You just want to make sure it's just really smooth and not really bumpy. I know this is more of like a messy look, but you don't want it like too bumpy. So I'm just trying to grab as close to my hair line as I can. And because I have really short hair, it's probably gonna stick out just a little bit. And that's okay, because I'll take bobby pins like I have in my hair right now. And I'll just bobby pin them whenever I get done. So I'm just smoothing over.
Oh, it is love from the first time I set my eyes upon yours, thinking, oh, is it love?
Okay, so here I'm just gonna braid. I'm gonna take my pieces and I'm just gonna braid all the way down just into a regular braid, just going backwards. And I'm not trying to make it tight by any means, but I'm just trying to make it like I'm putting it more like underneath. I'm not dropping it too low, just because it helps whenever I pull it out later, because my hair is really slick. So I'm just trying to keep it pretty close together. These are really long. These are the Bellamy 24 inches, and they're really awesome. Actually, they were my dirty blonde whenever I had my hair blonde, but then my hairstylist dyed them. So So it was really awesome because I didn't have to go out and buy any more, and that makes Logan happy. I don't have to buy more hair extensions, so whatever to make the hubs happy, right? Okay, so I have about this much left over. It's really whatever you prefer. Like, I've seen a lot where girls cut off there, or they go all the way down, whatever, but you want to leave a little bit at the end because we're going to pull it out and make it really big looking, like super thick looking. So just try to keep a little bit out. And what you're going to do is you're going to, if you can see it, we're going to go and just pull a little bit out. So I'll pull about, on the same side, about 1, 2, 3. And then I'll switch hands and I'll pull out from that the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm just going to go up, and I'm just going to, if I pull something and it messes up what I did, I'll just go back and fix it. So I'm just going to pull out my braid starting from the bottom, and then we're going to go all the way up. And really, it just depends on how big you want your braid, or if you want it just a little bit bigger, or if you want a lot of it bigger. It's really just up to you. So I wanted mine pretty big and messy, but I don't want to pull it out too much. So what I do probably whenever I get about there is I'll just take a little duck clip and I'll just clip it to the end so I can use both hands. So I'll go in and I'll just pull a part together. And I don't want to make it frizzy, so I'm just trying to pull out a little bit at a time. Like, I'll go in doing one side, and then I'll go in doing both, but I want to just pull it apart. Really, there's no really method to this madness. It's just however you like it. See, I'm going back down and I'll go up, but it's however big you want your braid to look. But it's just important to keep it really close to your head. So I find this is like the most fun part. So just going to go in and make it a little bit bigger. And you see where my hair is up here, where it's a lot, it wants to separate a lot quicker than my extensions because my hair is really slick. So whenever I feel like it's about looking the way I want it to, because I can mess with it for like the whole day, because it can always get bigger, you know what I mean? There's something where it just can always like look and find something. So I feel like this is pretty, I mean, it's okay, it's pretty good. Then I'm just going to tie off the bottom with a clear elastic. And let's be real, all these videos that I see with girls that do these big braids, they don't talk about the fact of, what if I want to wear it all day? What happens? Well, what happens is the back of my hair is going to fall and all that good stuff. So I like to talk about what I do to make sure it stays all day. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make this a little bit bigger on the top because I like volume. And then I'll do a little bit on the sides where I'm just sort of pushing my fingers like up. And that will help with some volume. And then, you know, of course my hair is really short, so all this back here is going to fall. Even if it's like perfect for the video, it's going to fall through the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bobby pin and I'm just going to clip and push up and just hide it. And I might do like a few of them because I'm just honest, like my hair's not going to stay, and you might have that really like coarse hair, and it might stay all day, but my hair's not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go back and sort of pin in my my other hair. So I'll just, like this hair, like that's really short, which is wouldn't be that bad, but I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna pin it into the braid. And I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna pull some pieces out. And that's pretty much it. It's not that bad. It looks way harder, and then you'll get stopped and you're like, wow, your braid's so amazing. You're like, yeah, it took me forever. Probably about 5 minutes, right? So anyways, here is your final look. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this next video, and I'm hoping to do more braid videos that I did before whenever my hair was longer. I really like those because they're really intricate. So a lot of like different waterfall braids, fishtail braids, you know, all those big braids. So if you like it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!
I kiss you and I know it is love from the first time I press my